Welcome, everybody, to Castles and Calamities. I am tonight not your dungeon master, not your game master. Wait, this is Monday. What happened? Why are we even on? Oh, wait, that's right. Tonight, I'm Tim, your keeper, and we're going to be running a one shot in a little system called Monster of the Week. We're going to be playing, these three people are going to be playing a game with me, and we're going to be doing a nice little action horror, hopefully kind of funny, um, little one shot out in the middle of the woods in a cabin, while hopefully a small child finds some hope and salvation. And our three players here don't end up getting themselves crossed off the list. Speaking of our clip players tonight, since we're doing a one shot, you guys want to go ahead and would you like to introduce yourselves and the character that you'll be playing? Nothing more, give anything else other than who you are and the name of your character, what you'll be doing. Um, Order, want to start with you?
Sure. Hi there, folks. DM for the Tuesday game, Order, or also known as Ollie in the Thursday game. I'm going to be playing Kyle Angelos, aka The Wronged, here on this one shot.
Let's see. Dougie or Heather? Would you want to go first, Dougie, or want to go first, Heather?
I'll go first.
Okay.
All right. So, hi everybody. I'm Lisa, aka the wife of our wonderful keeper here. This is my debut on Castles and Calamities, which it took me long enough, but hey, hi. So I am playing Dougie, aka Marvin James Archibald the Fourth, but you can just call me Dougie. And I am the Flake.
And Heather, it's up to you. You don't have to.
Uh, yeah.
Choice is up.
I'm Aaron slash Heather in this game.
Well, it is nice to meet all of you. Tonight, you will also be accompanied by one of your buddies from college, Leonard Stampe. He's gonna
Leonard
have
Stampa.
yeah, he's got what you need. Don't worry about it. So, tonight we find ourselves with the four of you standing outside of a not so well lit cabin after having dealt with a harrowing last 2 hours, having to deal with Snowshoe's absolutely inept booking policies and the fact that they had freaking lice. And this place was the best that they had for you at the last minute. You all had to come all the way out here. There's no one around. But the place is kind of homey, with a little bit of a wraparound porch and lanterns that, while in the picture may be lit, aren't lit yet. The four of you have just stomped up to the top of the stairs, all of you arriving in your various modes of transportation. I will ask, how is everybody getting here? You are free to arrive however you wish in a vehicle you own or a ride share or whatever. But how did you all get here? Just so I know what vehicles are actually around. Um, Dougie, how'd you get here?
Geez, I don't think I own a vehicle because I still live in my mother's basement. But I managed to get, uh, you know, what you might call an Uber in the backwoods of West Virginia.
Oh yeah, one of them. They're ride shares.
Yeah, yeah, one of those ride shares.
One of those share
And
rides.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And nice enough lady. She looks like she's been giving rides to folks for an awful long time, and then Uber kind of came along and gave her an opportunity to keep doing the same thing that she's always been doing for the rest of her life and make a little bit more money at it. So we came up in her old rattletrap Honda Civic, probably a vintage 1990s, maybe 80s. I don't know. It was holding together with duct tape and super glue and a little bit of hope. But we got here, and it was scary, and I'm not too pleased.
Anyone here happen to roll up in their own vehicles? Heather or Kyle?
I probably would. I figure as a forest ranger, I got something that can range to wherever we are.
Oh yeah, yeah. Your car is you have a fairly recent car, and it's got good snow tires, and you have chains in the trunk if you need them. So uh, nothing really stands between you and anywhere you want to go, except maybe a 45-degree or higher incline.
So yeah, just gonna come on in my own car.
Okay. What about you, Kyle? How'd you roll up in this
Kyle,
place?
he probably would have a truck, like a pickup truck, that like just an old beat up one that he bought from a car salesman. So it's used, but it's reliable.
Told you, fucking get you here. I think, I think with your permission, um, Lenny got here by bumming a ride off of you, Kyle.
That's fine. I imagine he was gonna bum it off of one of us. So,
And he likes to use the hook. Hey, after all, I sold the thing to you, right?
yeah, I guess.
It's the least you can do.
You'd think you'd have your own.
Yeah, well, I just things are a little tight right now. I'm having a bit of a financial issue. You know what I'm saying? I had a bit of a displacement with my income revenue stream. So I'm searching for alternative methods, if you will.
Alternative. He says with
Displacement.
quotation
Purely legit, I promise.
Good.
I mean, it's fucking cold out here. We want to go inside or what?
Yeah, somebody got their keys. It is cold out here.
Yeah, fuck, I got my keys. Kyle, they gave you the keys, right, buddy?
It's not that cold.
marks. Yeah, they got the keys, and he starts fumbling with them until he finds the right one.
Yeah.
And then we'll open the door.
Everyone else is dressed pretty well for this. Lenny is there in a not very well insulated tracksuit. He's kind of just shivering a little bit. It's like, I.
I think I have another coat in the back of my car, in case I pick up strays.
Oh, you're a fucking lifesaver, Heather. I fucking love you. Oh, fucking teeth chattering. Oh, God, it's fucking. Oh, thank you. You saved my ass again.
Always be prepared.
Hey, isn't that one of your mottos or something like that?
Something like that.
Always being prepared. Speaking of that, you know how to get one of these things going? He points over to the fireplace in the middle of the.
I do. But maybe this is a learning opportunity.
You know what?
Dougie starts snickering in the background.
He gets a little bit of a sneer to the side of his lip here, and I'm actually going to ask you to make our first roll tonight. With what you say to Lenny, I would like to ask you to roll plus charm, please, to manipulate someone.
Okay, I don't actually know how to roll from this.
There should be a little 6-sided die icon next to the 2 on your charm.
There is, and then it says input value plus or minus forward.
Uh, your forward value will be 0.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So a mixed success. So on a mixed success, this is what I'll give you is that he kind of cocks up half of a smile and goes, I mean, if you come over here and show me how to do it all ghost style, I'll figure it out, you know what I'm saying?
Uh, I mean, she can make a fire, so she'll show him how.
Yeah, you can tell he's being kind of a dick. He's basically he's just trying to flirt with you and if you go hang out with him uh and just literally give him any company whatsoever, he will make this fire for you. He will figure it out come hell or high water.
She's not flirting back, but she's like she wants him to learn, so she will go so that he will figure it out.
That is, you are a good friend. You're a very good friend. And as you all work on the fireplace, I'm going to move you all to the inside of the cabin here. And that is actually the view as you all come in from the front door. You see that you don't see it on this picture, but there's a set of stairs directly in front of you that leads down into this den. You actually come in on this second floor.
This place is really swanky.
Yeah, it's bigger on the inside.
Oh, it's like on the what was that show? Something with a doctor on or something like that. Anyway, yeah, they say that on a show all the time. Oh my god, look at that! There's a bar. This place is nicer than the one we were gonna get over there at Snowshoe, Kyle. Like, this is nice. This is fucking nice, man.
They got Wi-Fi.
They should. I think the package said that they do. Let me go find the modem.
You gonna go take a look for the modem?
Yep.
All right. We are going to have you roll now. And
I'll go
I
tag
would
along.
ask you're gonna go tag along with him? Okay.
Yeah.
I will ask you to roll plus sharp, with a forward of 0 as well.
Make success.
A mixed success. I'm gonna say on a mixed success, what happens is you find it, but the modem router combo is actually down under this in the basement of the cabin. So you two have to like go down into the basement and basically just you have to leave the warmth back into the cold of the basement to go find where it is.
Oh man.
So the upside is that you find like the Wi-Fi, you find the password. Everybody will have access to like the outside world while they're here, because you do notice there is no cell service. So if there is no Wi-Fi calling, there is no calling. So you all will have access. That's the upside. The downside is it's just going to take a little while, and you two will be down here for just a little bit, because you're all just kind of digging around trying to find it.
Gotcha.
Are there lights down here?
Yeah. Light switches all around. You do find that I will offer as well on a mixed success. While you are looking around in the basement, in addition to finding the modem, you will get a bonus here. You do find that this place has a generator backup in case that there is a power outage.
Good to know where the backup is.
No, this place is all right.
And it does seem to be well stocked. While this place is a little dirty, it does seem to be fairly well stocked and maintained, other than the cleaning that has not been done.
Kyle, did you catch how long it's been since somebody's been in this place?
Would Kyle know that from like when he booked the place?
Yeah, they told you what they told you is they apologized that it was the biggest one that they had available. No one had been there for a while, so they did apologize if it was a little dirty, but it was their most spacious cabin, and it was like it was a 5 minute walk from a very the beautiful view nearby the Emerald Falls. It's all frozen over for the winter, so you can't see the water rushing, but it's still a nice sight to behold, even though frozen.
Yeah, Dougie, I'm not entirely sure. Don't know. I think judging from the dust, maybe a few weeks, maybe a month, two. But I can't tell you for sure.
Mm. I don't know. With the way that it's getting that layer of dust, it seems like the place got forgotten about. But I don't know. It's nice. We got Wi-Fi. I'm
Very,
happy.
very, very true.
Dougie's gonna check his phone to see what kind of service he has.
Inspired by
Um,
Dougie, like Kyle will also check his phone. He's not as tech savvy as Dougie, but he also has like his own phone, just like checking and then realizing how dependent things are on the Wi-Fi.
haha, yeah. You as you two connect to the Wi-Fi and reconnect to the outside world as a whole with service, um, you are both actually hit with an emergency alert for a missing elderly person in the area.
Oh. In the area?
Yeah. When I say in the area, I do mean in the county, and the county is quite large. So,
Gotcha.
but
Kyle
this is
would look it up a little closer just to see if there's anything. It's an elderly person, but he try to figure out like memorize some of the details just because of what happened 5 months ago.
gotcha. Um, it's a elderly gentleman, uh, Ronnie Steiner, 68 years old, um, five like 5'6", and last seen wearing blue pants and a blue coat.
Oh man.
Sorry, can you repeat the name one more time?
Um, Steiner, right?
Steiner.
Ronnie. Yeah.
Yeah, Ronnie Steiner. I was like, wait, I had it, and then I put it down. There it is.
All right. Well, we got Wi-Fi. So that's for Ronnie. How about we go back upstairs, see how the fire's coming along.
Yeah.
Probably don't want to leave Heather too long with Leonard.
You got a point there.
And speaking of that, while you two are downstairs, we're going to cut back up to Heather and Lenny. And you said you're not really entertaining the flirting. You're just kind of like actually offering legitimate advice.
Yes.
I'm
And she's pretty sure that he's gonna giggle every time she says, "No, you should do this with the wood," and it's just like, ugh.
You many times over your all's friendship, you've kind of become the confidant for several of these people for of course you're just your ability to kind of just roll with a lot. You can tell it's one of those things. If you look at Lenny and you can tell there's like something he wants to get off his chest, but he's just like he's deflecting. Like he's one of those guys. He's a very obvious deflector, and you can tell he's deflecting off of something else by like hitting on you because he's tried this before and he knows you're not interested.
You seem like you're a little out of it. Everything okay?
And, I mean, yeah. It's really good to see you guys, yo. It's I missed you. Not like not like I missed you, but like I missed you. I missed us. I missed this. I missed hanging out.
Sure. I mean, that's why we're getting together, right? Just
Right. I I listen, listen, Heather. I did some bad stuff a little bit back, like almost like right after last year when we like all hung out and stuff. I did some dumb shit and I ended up fucking doing a few months. Uh, and this is like don't tell the other guys, but like this is like my first time out in like since before the fucking summer. Like out on my own without any fucking whatever breathing down my fucking neck.
that's that's a while. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can
so
see how you just want to
um,
chill and make things normal again, right?
yeah, yeah. Like I'm like I don't want to like fuck up the vibe or nothing. I just want to like I just you've always been like kind of chill, and I I want to let you know like what was going on actually going on. But like I ain't trying to be about that while I'm here. I'm just trying to like have some fun. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Sure. You weren't about that before. So maybe, maybe you're just hanging with the wrong crowd and now you're hanging with the right crowd, right?
You know, actually, I'm kind of thinking you're right. Like a lot of the shit you used to say is starting to make some fucking sense now. So like, yeah, yeah, kind of.
All right. All right. Well, you know, if you need a vibe check, I'm right here. All right? If things start spiraling, you come to me, all right?
Yeah, thank you. Like, like really, thank you, Heather. I appreciate that. That
Sure.
that means a fucking lot.
Anytime, bud.
You want to get fucking high?
Is the fire going yet?
I mean, honestly, like, I just wanted you to hang around. Hang on. And he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a lighter and just like hits the kindling at the bottom and starts it going. It's like, I, yeah, now it is.
Right. I don't know if I'm ready for high yet. How about we
Okay.
start with like a beer?
I, I, well, I brought like a couple cases with me, but fuck, I left them out in the car. Hang on up. I'll be right back. And he turns around and he goes, "Hey, Kyle, I'm going out to the fucking car. Where's your fucking keys?" Kyle.
Kyle
And
stomps
about
forward.
this time, you guys are it's about this time you all are at the top of the stairs coming back up to this floor.
Somebody say beer.
Yeah. Then he's like patting his pockets. Yeah, here they are. He tosses them over to Lenny.
Thank you, my man. Catches him and then he heads outside to go grab the beer. The three of you are left to the room, at least for the time being.
Hey, he made the fire. Or did you make the fire?
That was gonna be my next question. Did he make the fire, Heather?
He did. He did.
Oh.
With a lighter.
Okay.
But it. Be prepared, and I guess he was. He's just fucking around a little bit.
I mean, isn't that
Mm-hmm.
Lenny's middle name? Lenny fuck around Stamper?
That's what I thought.
I think it's actually Frederick, which I mean, I guess starts with F. So
Kyle laughs. Alright, well, it's been a long drive. Let's get some beers. Let's see if everything's working. He's gonna check like the turn on the TV, make sure it works.
TV does work. It has 4 channels.
Nice.
Well, at least it works.
It has 4 channels. It has the Guide Network. It has PBS. It has the like it has like Pittsburgh PBS, and then it has like local on another channel, and then it has channel 3, which is just showing the broadcast. Like it is fascinating how such a new such a modern piece of technology is displaying literally just 4 channels. That's all it's got.
That's West Virginia technology for you.
Yeah. He just he basically puts it on like pretty much on mute, but just has it like playing so that there's just like an image showing, just like sort of like a little bit of background.
PBS is at least playing some sort of just like animal thing right now, so you've got some animal imagery going on in the background.
Yep.
Nice.
Not gonna lie, this is my jam. This is a lot nicer and more luxurious than most of the cabins I get set up in.
Yeah. How's work been for you, Heather?
I mean, not bad, you know. Winter's either the quiet season because, you know, a lot of people don't go to the parks, or when it is, it's like emergencies, frostbite, people getting lost in the snow, that kind of thing. So it's kind of like a feast or famine situation.
Yeah. I hear that. Did you I'm not sure if you heard, but there's apparently another missing person.
Oh no, I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
She like
elderly.
turns to see if it's on the news.
Yeah. We got the alert, Dougie and I downstairs when we were getting the Wi-Fi set up.
Oh.
Yeah, it came out as one
Yeah,
of
it's
those
not on PBS.
emergencies on the phone.
Yeah, my phone is she just like pats all her pockets. It's like I think I have it. I mean I have it. It's got a GPS and she finds it in a coat.
Yeah, you've got like you're teetering on one bar.
Yeah, I should probably plug this in.
Yeah, you like yeah. I'm gonna just out of silliness. Yeah, I mean you're doing okay for charge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're doing. Yeah. You've got like
My bar brain went power, not yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're teetering teetering between like one bar and no bars for signal, but you know you got just the barest hint of one out here.
All right. I'll just check the messaging and like, all right.
What's up, Ducky?
Does everybody know about Kyle's situation?
No, Kyle knows about Kyle's situation. The players know about Kyle's situation, but only Kyle knows as far as the characters.
Cool.
How are things going with you guys? Haven't seen each other in a while.
You know, I moved back in with my mom because it's been easier for me to go remote with the work that I do, and so I'm constantly online on the computer, you know, doing IT stuff, and you know, just trying to make my way where I can. I mostly stay in the basement, in my room.
Cool.
Yep, that's my life.
I can appreciate that. Cozy. You have to make it cozy.
Yeah, you learn a lot of things on the net. You know, I've made a great network of pals. You know, they know a lot of things, and it's really opened my mind. And you know, you can get into like the real like deep corners of the web, and you learn all kinds of, you know, things. You know, like, you know, you hear things about like aliens, and you hear things about supernatural, and you know, there's really people out there. They've got their finger on the pulse of these things, man.
You do notice, maybe not notice, but Kyle just rolls his eyes at the idea of like aliens out there.
Nah, for real, man.
I mean, there's you know, I wouldn't say that I've seen aliens or supernatural stuff, but there's, you know, all sorts of weird, unexplainable stuff, you know, when you're out in the forest at night.
Exactly.
Heather, how many claims of Bigfoot or Sasquatch man do you get?
Uh, I mean, not too often that they report to us. I mean, there was yeah, maybe like 3, 4 times a year.
You gotta have Mothman. I mean, come on. He grew up here.
I think Mothman is more urban usually, though. Isn't he usually stick to the cities? I could be wrong, but you know, forest. There's not a lot of flying, so I mean, there's birds and stuff, but like you know, if you're a man-sized moth, you get maybe caught in the tree canopies.
I don't know, man. It's pretty mysterious. He has his ways.
Alright, we're gonna need some beer if we're gonna keep going down this road. Where's Lenny? Where's the beer?
Um, I want. I'm going to answer your question about Lenny. Dougie, I want to ask a little bit of a lore setup question for you, and a little bit of a background for Dougie.
Okay.
Has Dougie always been like this, or is this a recent development?
I think it's been an interest of his. And now that I guess more recently, it's developed because now that he's back home in his mother's basement, kind of doing things on his own and in his own space, in his own mind, it kind of travels.
Okay.
And so it's definitely developed into a greater influence on him because he doesn't have anyone else to answer to apart from himself and the net.
Okay. Um, as you all are asking about Lenny, you realize it's been a hot minute. Your vehicle is not parked this far away. Like it's literally a walk down a set of stairs and a short walkway. Um, he should have been back by now, and he hasn't come back yet.
Where is he? So Kyle will stand up and go toward his truck.
Okay. As you head back outside, you are there's no roll or anything even needed for this. You just come out and you see that Lenny is actually out on the front porch and he is digging a spot in the snow to stick beers in. And it looks like in the time it took you all to have this conversation, he has hacked a glass bowl full of something and has smoked the entire thing. It's like, hey, what? Hey, what's that?
I appreciate the ingenuity of the outdoor cooler. This place does have a refrigerator, though. You know, like it's pretty nice in there.
Yeah. It looks so fucking beautiful out here, and I just thought, you know what, I'll go ahead and have a spark up while I was out here, and then I just started thinking, and next thing I know, I'm digging holes in the fucking. Yeah, why the fuck did I do this? I'm gonna take the fucking thing inside. Hang on. Fuck, I'm already fucking stoned.
I helped Lenny gather some things up. Come on, man.
You know, maybe the two of you should, you know, in the spring, maybe come visit me at the parks. I think both of you could use a little time in the wilderness for, like, different reasons.
Oh, yeah. You mean like what the kids say with all the touch grass business? Sure.
Oh,
Something
you
like
ain't been
that.
touching grass?
No. Go inside.
I'm going inside. I'm going inside. I know. I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up already.
Give me the keys, Lenny. Give me my keys back.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, I am not going to drive. I'm not fucking stupid. There you go. Hands the keys back to you.
Thanks. Kyle will linger a little bit, looking at the woods outside.
As you all actually look out that way, you see what he was talking about. There is actually just a brief glimmer of an aurora in the sky.
Whoa.
See, guys, this is the life.
Yeah, Heather, you got a point. It's awful pretty. It's suspicious, though. What makes those lights out there?
Well, there's electromagnetism in the upper layers and science.
Or is it aliens? Think about it.
I mean, that's an option.
I'm pretty sure we learned this in middle school, Dougie.
Yeah. That's what they tell you in middle school. But then, you remember middle school, we didn't have the net. We didn't have that stuff. Now we have it. We have this information at our fingertips, man.
All right. Let's say it is aliens. Why? Why would they do? Are they sending us a message? And if so, why wouldn't they try to make it a more obvious message if they're trying to send us a message?
I don't know. I can't explain aliens.
I thought the net told you.
There's a lot that the net tells us.
Right, Kyle, how are you?
Yeah, cold. Let's go back inside. Get some drinks. Go pivot and go directly inside.
You all head in with.
I take one last, suspicious look outside at the lights, and then I come inside.
Heather, you as well?
Yeah.
Okay. As the three of you go inside, the we're gonna get air quotes here, camera, as it were, pans up to the aurora, and for a moment, it just zooms in on that, and then as it comes back down, we see it actually comes down on the falls nearby, and then it goes through into the falls, and in the falls, you don't see what you don't see, I should say, in the falls currently is a child who is there and who is being cared for somehow as a bony hand is placed on his shoulder. And a raspy sound comes from some body before it walks off out of the cave.
Ooh.
And as that happens, we cut back to the three of you coming inside.
Alright, let's get a couple of beers.
Lenny has taken the liberty of packing the beers away.
Go to the fridge and pull one out. If it's there.
It's like, hey, here you go. There's some ice down here. The ice maker's already on. Bucket's full.
Awesome. Anyone else want a beer? Can do a toast?
Yeah, let's all do a toast.
Kyle will pop the beers, the beer bottles, and hand everyone a beer that wants to drink.
Lenny grabs one immediately.
I'll take one.
All right, to our annual reunion. Cheers, guys, to another year.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Yeah.
And clink, and then drink some.
And what should be a beloved moment of silence is broken immediately as soon as Lenny's mouth breaks from the bottle and goes, ah, fuck, that's good shit. Ah, fucking hell.
Ah. You know, Lenny, there was a moment there.
Oh, shit. Did I do a thing? Fuck.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Anyhow, hey Kyle, how you holding up there? You seem a little distracted.
Yeah, I got a lot
buddy.
on my mind, but I'm okay. Okay.
Hey, you're among friends. You want to share?
Don't know, just kind of like plops onto the sofa. These last few months have been rough for me. My younger brother Kenny's been missing for 5 months.
Oh man.
Not Kenny.
Yeah. So it's gotten to the point where I don't know.
Come here. Come here. Sorry. Dog.
I thought you were like talking to Kyle. I was like, wait, what?
Just pulling you
For a
into
hug,
hug.
Kyle. You need a hug.
Yeah.
Come here,
He
hug.
said, like, come here. 'Cause we were like, what? Yeah. It's been 5 months. You know what they say. You don't find them within the first 24 hours, and then the first few weeks after that, it's like.
That's crazy. What happened?
That's the thing. No one knows. He went on a field trip around this place, actually, Emerald Falls, and just disappeared.
Upon revealing this, Heather, I'm going to give you some free knowledge from your background on this. You didn't realize the relation, but you were part of this search. And the search got called off when one of your fellow people got lost and they couldn't find them, and they ruled it too dangerous to continue.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember. I didn't know it was Kenny. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just coming to terms with it. You know that he's gone. Part of me wants to keep searching, but it's been 5 months. It's hard, you know.
Well, there's got to be something. There's got to be something missing about it.
Well,
You
it's
know?
winter time now, and that means it's even more or less likely. If he's out there, he's fuck. If he's out there, he's dead. If he isn't out there, then he's been kidnapped by someone. And that's assuming he's alive. If he's not, he's dead somewhere, and that. I just want some fucking closure.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's a lot of space out there. It's hard to find a person, or at least something that would give you closure. But I'll certainly keep my eyes and ears out with the rangers.
Thanks, Heather.
See if I can pull in some.
Well,
If anybody sees anything.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I just don't have a lot of hope, and yet I keep thinking about it. But look, this is our time together. We're not gonna see each other probably for like another year. I mean, hell, Miranda and Evelyn couldn't make it. I feel like things are they're changing and things are drifting apart a little bit. So I just want to make sure I can enjoy this trip with all of you guys.
Well, we will make the best of the situation that we've got, right? Because, we're all here together. We're going to have a good time. It's vacation, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
God, drink some more.
I'm sure Lenny's got anything you need to lighten the mood.
Yeah, good point.
You got some E?
What's in your bag of tricks there, Lenny?
Lenny, as you all focus your attention to Lenny, Lenny's actually looking at like Kyle with a very sad look on his face. Not very usual for him. This guy is the master of keep it chill, keep it light, and he's just looking at Kyle with this sad face, like, I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Lenny. But it is what it is. Let's didn't mean to bring down the mood, but
No, man, no. We gotta do a new toast. Hang on. Pour some new ones. He grabs some new ones, like pops tops. Doesn't ask, just shoves them in the hands. I don't care if you fucking drink it. Just hold up the fucking glass. To Kenny.
To Kenny.
Hey.
And Kyle will drink. From the 2 bottles, he's probably drank like half of one.
Gotcha. Are people polishing off bottles? There's no real huge there's no like real detriment or anything to it. Or just letting people, just asking people how much they're drinking.
Yeah, Dougie's at least had one. And I think now that Lenny kind of opened up another round, he's making it so that he can catch up a little bit. Because, he's with friends.
Heather's got the one she's more or less nursing for the night. Like, she'll always make it look like she's got one in her hand, like she's,
Yeah.
But like half a quarter of the rate of,
Yeah. Oh, I know this play. I'm on the same wavelength as you right now. I know this play. I know it well.
Yeah.
Okay. The night goes on for maybe the next half an hour or so, like, with just you all kind of catching up, trying to find things on the TV and not having really any luck whatsoever. PBS does switch to Antiques Roadshow after a while.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to... Yeah, after about half an hour, see Lenny just kind of looks past one of you. We'll say Kyle. Looks past Kyle, like, to the outside. The fuck's that?
What's what?
What?
Hang on. And he gets up and walks over to one of the windows and points out, and there's a blue jacket that has not been covered by snow, so it's like freshly been laid there. But there's this like blue puffy jacket sitting out there. So, Heather, is that you the jacket you was talking about?
Didn't you take the jacket when were doing all that snow building? No, I don't think so.
No, that's not yours. That ain't yours.
No,
I ain't.
I'll go see. Yeah, it's not even buried. It's none of you guys. All right,
What, like
just go
somebody
outside.
laid it there?
I mean, kind of. Not like folded or anything, but just like dropped.
Yeah, it's just kind of like it's just laying there, like just flapped out on the ground as if someone just dropped it there.
I'll grab my coat and go outside.
Okay.
I'll walk out behind Heather and like start looking around. I take my flashlight out of my cargo shorts. No, I have cargo pants. I'm not that stupid. I have cargo pants.
Dougie, here's the big question. When you say your flashlight, do you mean an actual flashlight or the flashlight on your phone?
I do carry a big flashlight with me at all times.
All right.
Because you never know. You do have to, in fact, probably could have used it while we were down in the basement. But,
Yeah, it's like...
you never know when you're going to need one. So I take it, I turn it on, and I start, scanning, across the yard and into the woods, thinking I don't know if I'm gonna see something, but it's what one does.
Okay.
I'll go to the jacket and pick it up, see if there's anything in the pockets, that sort of thing.
Okay. So, Heather, you're looking through the jacket, and Dougie, you said are you looking around, or are you looking around in the general area, or you're looking out?
I'm looking out in the general area.
Okay. In that case, let's see. Let's start with Heather. Heather, I'd like you to roll to investigate a mystery, and that's going to be plus sharp.
Okay.
And a forward of 0.
Let's see. All right.
Okay. Let me double check for that one. I believe that one is just hold 1, which is with investigative mystery specifically. It's one of those moves that gives you hold, and with a mixed success you gain 1 hold, and you can use that to just basically ask any question you want about this, like what's in the pockets. It can be specific stuff, but it can be general stuff of like, what are the things I haven't noticed, or are there things that I should be worried about? It can be that broad. But on this side, we'll let you hold 1, and you get to ask 1 question of your choice, and I have to answer truthfully.
I mean, initially I said I was gonna investigate the pockets, but I guess just maybe more broadly, anything noteworthy.
Yeah, I will tell you the contents of the jacket, that is free. That is going to be a free thing.
Okay. Yeah, just sort of like anything noteworthy, name in there, or blood on it, or ripped, or size. I don't know if that's too broad, but...
No, it's not.
Just the things you would see kind of looking at a jacket.
Yeah. As you look through the jacket, the stuff that you find just by investigating the jacket for free, you find an ID for in a wallet. A wallet. You find a pair of glasses. An ID in there for an elderly gentleman named Ronnie Steiner. And you find also tangled up in the coat you find a few shards of ice, which is very peculiar for you to find just there, nowhere else. Like, it's not that these icicles um, were formed by just water freezing on it. These are icicles that stuck to it from something else, that like and then froze to it.
All right. Uh,
And the
Yeah.
icicles. Oh, one more note I forgot to give. The icicles themselves, the ones that are clinging to it, are unnaturally cold. They feel less like natural ice and more like if you get your hand close to them or touch them, they feel closer to the coldness of like dry ice.
okay. Okay. Um, when she and this might go after Dougie. You explained Dougie's thing, but when she, especially when she gets the wallet with the guy, like she'll yell to the others like, guys, what was that guy's name again? I think, and then she'll start kind of like Ronnie, like calling like he might be in the area.
Okay, okay.
You know, she'll kind of call everybody over and be like, I think the old man is around here. We should look for him.
Okay.
Oh shoot.
Um,
Now I think Dougie's looking with more purpose.
Do we want to call the police or?
Yeah, we should
Well-
probably call.
Dougie, I need you to also roll for me too because you were taking a look outside and you have different information.
Okay.
Because you're checking nearby, I would like for you to also roll to investigate a mystery.
Is that a sharp?
That will also be a sharp roll.
Right.
On a mixed success, what you can see as you shine the flashlight beyond the porch is in the tree line that's not too far away, you do see a vague shape of like a person out there. It looks like whoever they are, they're walking away. That's the for free. But just like with Heather, with a mixed success on a 7, you can hold one and just ask me a question about the information that you have gleaned for free, and basically find out more.
How old does the? Can I tell like how old that person seems to be that's walking away?
Yes, you do. They do appear to be quite elderly, like white. They had like a white rim of hair around the top. They're wearing a hat that you can't quite make out, and they're wearing like a brown outfit as they walk off, like a shirt and pair of brown pants.
Guys, there's a guy out there. Do you think it's Ronnie?
Ronnie!
Ronnie!
We'll kind of head in that direction.
Yeah, let's go. Who's
I'll
coming?
try to call the police. Or the
Okay.
number. Oh, actually, this is something meta question from the thing that we saw. Are we supposed to call 911 or is there like a special number we're supposed to call?
911, just from local knowledge, 911 will get you to the local emergency center here. So you're fine just dialing 911 and you're good to go.
Alright. He is going to try to call 911.
There's two things. There's 911, and then if you want to dial directly to the state police, there's star SP.
Okay, we'll do that.
You want to dial directly to state police?
What was that?
You say you're going directly to the state police?
Yeah.
Okay. After about like a ring and a half, there's a pickup. West Virginia State Police, Deputy Dyer speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Kyle Angelos. We saw the report about the missing person, Ronnie Steiner. I think we found his jacket here. We found some IDs that reference him. We're located in the mountain, and he'll give the address for the location.
You hear the you hear the scratching of like pen on paper. Said they found him. All right, up there. It's let's see. That's about 15, 20 miles outside of Junction Crossing. We can get some people up there in probably about half an hour, 45 minutes.
Great. Thank you so much.
All righty, thank you.
Yep.
No, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you calling in with some information, and hopefully we'll help. We'll find this fellow. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yep. Take care. Bye.
All righty.
Thank God we still have some Wi-Fi and signals. Then you'll look after everyone else. Did everyone stay nearby, or did they jaunter forward?
I mean, Heather's heading towards this person because he has no coat now.
Yeah, Heather's heading out.
Did you take the coat with you?
Yes. Probably, depending on how close we were, like how far away was the coat from the house?
The coat was on the porch.
All right. She might even go back in and, well, I guess we don't really have an extra coat because it was Lenny's, but, just grab another supply of some sort and, whatever. Just hand warmers or gloves or hat.
Okay. Go grab some more.
There is an old man and she is a forest ranger. She's like, I gotta save this guy.
I am being ready for this. So you go back in and start grabbing stuff, and Lenny, who saw it from the window but did not go outside with the rest of you, said, what's going on?
I think the missing old man's out there, and he's probably got frostbite. His coat is real cold.
Oh man, what the? Oh, you talking about the? Oh shit! Oh fuck! Okay, hang on. Yeah, hang on. I'll come with you. Hang on. And he goes and like grabs the coat that you gave him, and then starts snatching up stuff and goes out with you.
Yeah, so we're heading towards the old man with purpose.
Okay.
Or the mysterious older looking figure that Dougie's flashlight found.
Yeah, so Dougie's got the flashlight trained on where he saw the man walking. Do I still have sights on him, or no?
I'm going to say because you did take a moment to grab a couple of extra things. He's gone farther in. You saw where he went, but you don't have eyes on him at this moment.
Shoot.
I mean, he's old and without a coat. He can't be going that fast. We are young, and we can hoof it.
Well,
All four of you.
let's hoof it in that direction.
Alrighty. All four of you decide to trust it, because I just want to confirm, Kyle, you're going with, right?
He'll quickly write a note and stick it on the door.
Okay.
In case the police come, and then head out.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just so that they don't come here and see nothing.
Got it. Just like a general note of went out to check something. We'll be back.
Yeah, heading south, whichever direction. Just picking it random. Heading south.
Heading direction.
Saw the old man.
Okay. Okay. That is useful. Thank you very much.
Yep.
let's see. I'm actually going to say that thoughtfulness is going to pay forward. If you all actually do end up having to interact with the police again before the night is over, I'm going to go ahead and give you all +1 forward because of that note on any roles that you may have to, charm them. And what forward does is that is just going to be a +1 on any rolls that have to do with that.
Cool.
So if you all have to do a charm roll on a cop, and they've seen that note, you will roll +1. You will roll your charm, and you will add +1 forward.
Nice.
You all start trudging off. I'm going to ask who is taking the lead following after this person, because you have a trail, and you have a very fresh trail, but you don't have sight on the actual person themselves.
I mean, I'd say myself, unless somebody else thinks they have a better tracking through the woods
No,
than
I
me.
mean, Dougie has the flashlight,
Ranger
so I mean,
is the best
Yeah, you
one.
have the flashlight, so I assume you're like next to me, but I'm like,
yeah, definitely.
assume I
Yes.
have a better idea of what I'm looking for. Footprints versus animal tracks, or
Yeah. So Dougie will go in tandem with Heather.
Okay. Dougie, I'm gonna key you in on another ability here, since what you're doing is in effect could be helping out Heather here. I'm gonna let you roll to help out if you want to.
Yeah.
Rolling to help out is plus cool.
Well, that's cool. I'm terrible at cool, but we're gonna try anyhow. Yeah, I'm awesome at cool. Got
So
a
you
5.
roll to. So when you roll to help out and you completely fail, good news, you do mark experience.
Nice.
But usually it also means that you have exposed yourself to some kind of harm.
Not nice. I'm getting a little worked up here.
So you two, I am assuming, are kind of leading the front with Dougie, kind of shining the light, and I'm gonna ask, is like Heather guiding where to look for things, or?
Yeah, she'd be like, like Dougie has the flashlight. She's like, oh, like look over there, or like shine the light there. I think I see some tracks. No, that's
Okay.
a deer over there. Yeah, okay, that looks like the right path. That kind of thing.
As Heather is trying to guide Dougie where to throw the flashlight, he starts to shake, and he's getting a little bit overstimulated with all the different directions, and so he's kind of freaking out a little bit.
Okay. So as you two are walking through, kind of taking the lead, you're kind of freaking out a little bit. It's starting to get dark. It's the middle of nowhere. It's cold. There's missing people. Who knows what's out in these woods? There might be wolves, but
Or aliens.
as you or aliens. As you're kind of thinking about all these things, you trip over a rock. You don't fall and hurt yourself, or like stumble over and like do some sort of big impressive crash. You just kind of stutter step for a second, and you just kind of, your heart jumps for a second, and in the trip, your light kind of swings wildly to the side, and in that moment, you happen to catch very, very close by the visage of something staring at you all. But right now staring at you very close by.
Ah! Definitely Dougie starts screaming. Absolutely. No chill.
Becky, turn to look what we're looking at.
Yep.
Ah!
Uh,
Ah! 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 Ah!
and with that, just for the sake of tonight and full disclosure and explaining the game to everybody involved, on that failure, I chose to take the move of the monster appears suddenly.
I'll say.
So Heather, your eyes dart over to the side, and you actually, though the face is absolutely just unrecognizable, you do recognize the name on the badge, and it says Dobson. This person, this creature is close enough for you to be able to read this badge. And on the badge it says Dobson, and Dobson is the name of the ranger that actually went missing during all of the explorations to go find this child.
Is he like standing and or moving, or is there any is there any chance that Heather thinks he's leaned up against a tree and is just a corpse that's just we found the corpse? Or does it actually look like arg?
I'm going to ask you to roll for that. That is going to be a read a bad situation, which is plus cool.
Okay, all right. I'm not super cool, but okay. Okay.
You're super cool.
I'm super cool.
It's pretty cool.
Read a bad situation on 11. You get to ask me. I'm gonna paint a little word picture for you here, and then you get to ask me 3 questions about what's going on, and anything that has any interactions you all have to do with the answers that I'm about to give you, you will have +1 forward on those rolls. So interacting on the answers to these questions will give you +1 forward as you read this and go, oh shit. The first thing I will tell you for free is that this is not a this thing is moving. As the light flashes toward it, the head snaps up in recognition of it, looking back at the light and at Dougie. And it opens its mouth and lets out this soundless gasp, just and it is reaching out with both arms, and it is starting to walk towards you. It does not appear to be very fast. But this appears to be for all of the sanity of the world around you, this is insane. This shouldn't be possible, but there's an animated corpse in front of you of one of your former comrades. Like, you didn't know the guy or anything, you just knew what happened to him. But you used to work with this guy, and now this is some sort of animated shambling thing walking towards you, and you don't know exactly what the heck's up with that.
Alright. I don't even know what questions to ask.
And you don't have, and I will say these are holds. You do not have to ask these things immediately. You can hold these and ask them kind of while we're in this scene until we go somewhere else.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna kind of converse with the group first of the fuck. Um, is that Ranger Dobson?
Dougie's
What
still
the-
just screaming.
Okay, Dougie. It sees you. If there's any chance of it not seeing us, maybe bring it down a notch. What? 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 Anybody?
Because Kyle and Lenny were at the rear, have we now stumbled upon the scene?
Yes, you have. And as you have stumbled upon this, Heather, may I ask for one of your hold for a piece of information?
Yeah, how. You said it's moving slowly. How far away is it, slash, how long do we have to panic before we, like, need to.
I'm. How long do you have to move before you need to? Okay. I would say you have.
Or how long do we have to stand here and panic before we need to start running?
I will give you a. It's basic. I would say 15 seconds or less, and this thing's going to be on top of either you or Dougie. What I wish to pass on to you as Dougie does chill out and start to quiet down. You notice that slows it down. It does not seem to respond as quickly or violently when things are quieter.
Okay, guys, let's start backing away, at least at the rate that it's coming towards us, and see if it. Let's try to get away from it. I don't think this is good. Whatever the outcome is. What? Oh God,
What the fuck is that?
He.
Hey yo, am I fucking high? You all seeing this?
Yeah, we're all seeing it.
Okay, so that's a fucking zombie.
While
I mean,
all you guys are conversing and contemplating the zombie in front of us, because it's clearly a zombie in his mind, he is backing up quickly away from the rest of you, and he is going to set off and run back the way we came.
Oh, you hauling ass?
Yep.
Okay. Heather, what was that?
Oh,
sorry.
I mean, I did say we should be backing away slowly. But yeah, then Dougie books it.
Yep.
Oh yeah. So Dougie.
Uh-huh.
Heather says we should back away slowly, and you turn and dip.
Yep, I booked it.
I'm gonna need you to act under pressure, so that is to roll plus cool. And because you are acting contrary to Heather's information, you actually do not get the plus 1 forward.
It's fine by me.
Oh, that is a failure.
It sure enough is.
So, I would like to read to you all. Yeah, you do get experience. I would like to read to you all under Act Under Pressure. When you act under pressure, roll plus cool. On a 10 plus, you do what you set out to do. On a 7 to 9, the keeper is going to give you a worse outcome, a hard choice, or a price to pay. On a miss, things go to hell.
Give it to me.
So, Dougie, you turn. You're like, oh shit! You like turn and bolt, and you get 10 feet and run smack into a tree branch. and it smacks you back into it just cracks you in the face. You're pretty sure it breaks your nose. Take 1 harm.
Oh man.
while it is on you, or while you're in this scene, you're gonna take -1 on anything having to do with like keeping your cool here.
Oh, another -1 uncool? Beautiful.
Yes,
I
while
love
you're
it.
in this scene until you leave this scene.
Okay.
So you all see Dougie turn, bolt, get about 10 feet, snap into a branch, land on his ass.
I am torn between like going to help Dougie, but also turning back around to see like if this is a zombie like into blood. Like what is it? What is its reaction?
Like you're trying to okay.
Like I take a step towards Dougie and then I'm like, don't turn my back on that thing.
Very smart move, Heather. Um, you're keeping an eye for its reactions, to like everything that's going on, and at the injury, and um, at the introduction of blood to the scene as Dougie is starting to bleed a little bit from the nose. You do notice it also responds to that, and almost as if its attention is now wholly focused on Dougie.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, uh, Lenny, you still got your lighter?
Yeah. Fuck, you want it? Here.
Uh, I'm gonna pull off a tree branch and see if I can make like a makeshift torch. Like, like she's just like, this thing is cold. You know, like as a forest ranger, like if you have like wolves, you can kind of keep them at bay with fire.
Yeah, like waving the torch front, like yeah, like doing the thing of like just being big and
Yeah,
scary and I have fire.
yeah. So she's like, if this thing is cold, maybe we do the torch thing and try to keep it back as we
Okay.
move back towards the house.
Okay. Um, that's extremely clever. I like that. Um, I would like you to now roll act under pressure as you try to assemble this makeshift torch.
Okay. All right. What was that again?
This is plus cool.
Okay. All right. No.
That is a failure. um, before before we discuss what happens next, would you like to utilize your luck to change that roll?
Yes, that sounds like a good thing. Yes.
Okay. So you will mark your first point of luck, and now we treat that as if you have rolled a 12. So what is your actual plus cool?
1.
Alrighty. And considering that you are acting on your own information, that's another +1 forward. So that is all in all, and with your luck, that turns your 5 into a 14.
Okay.
So on a 10 plus, you do what you set out to do, and actually on a 12 plus, they usually do not allow critical successes on things like this. That is an advanced move, but that is a 14, so that's wild. So I'm gonna give you one little extra for this as you light up the torch. You have this moment, like at first it's like the lighter just doesn't, it's not sparking. You're like, shit, did he use the last of the fucking fluid to go fucking spark up a doobie, and now I can't light this goddamn thing. And about the time you get through that thought, the thing clicks on and the thing springs to life, right? And you have been so focused on this torch, you look up and this monster is inches from you by the time you look back up, and you're not entirely sure how. But as the fire lights up underneath it, it actually lights up under its chin, and you see some of that ice around it immediately flash boil away. Not even melt, just flash boil. And it actually
Ooh.
takes a step back, um, much more animated.
Huh?
As it reels back a good 10 feet in, like, pain.
Okay, guys, house! House!
House, and Kyle's gonna try to grab Dougie and pull him up.
That's what I was trying to do. He's holding his nose.
And it ran into a
Yeah.
tree.
Am I
Yeah,
bleeding?
yeah.
Is it broken? Am I bleeding?
Yeah. That's nice, Dougie. Let's argue more. Get the fuck out of here. Come on. And rolling off of Heather's 14, you all managed to escape back away. You said you're heading back to the cabin? Or are you just heading away?
I mean, I would say the cabin. I was saying the cabin, because,
Okay.
like, let's, the first instinct of, like, let's barricade ourselves in. It'll never get in.
Yeah,
As every
I got
horror movie, of course, is
Sure.
it'll never get in.
Alrighty. You all book back to the cabin, and you manage to make it all the way back safely, and then one by one, in, and then the last person in just slams the door behind, and Lenny just goes, "What the fuck was that?"
Ranger Dobson?
Dougie's
mean-
holding his nose. It was a zombie! It was a zombie!
I mean, my first instinct was, the like hypothermia, and he hasn't eaten, and maybe that was why he looked skeletal. Was just he's just very, very sick. But then he was next to me, and that was. I don't think he was sick.
Heather, I think it was fucking dead. I think that was a fucking zombie. I really do. I think that was a fucking zombie. Like George Romero, Dawn of the Dead, like fucking zombie shit.
Maybe. Oh, Kyle. I don't know what this means for. She looks back out at the, because that was the ranger that was looking for his brother. She just looks back outside and then looks back at Kyle.
I don't even want to think about that all. It's been like, what, 10 minutes? Hopefully the police come here. Find a way to explain that there's a fucking zombie out there.
Is there, we put a fire in the fireplace. Are there other fireplaces? Because at this point, Heather just wants to be surrounded. She doesn't want to start. She's here to make sure there's no forest fires, but also she wants all the fire in this house.
All the fire.
She wants to be warm and make
Yup.
sure that she's got torches prepped.
Yo.
Oh,
That
fire.
is
So many fire.
absolutely fair. There is a second fireplace. You can absolutely light that sucker up. It quickly starts getting to a sweltering 80, 85 degrees in here, but it is nice and toasty.
She's taken off her coat, but she is putting her coat on the chair nearest to the door in case we need to grab it and run.
Yup, fair. So yeah, that's fucking smart. And Lenny just takes his off and puts it over, and you can see Lenny, especially now, Lenny has just basically fallen in step with you, Heather. He has definitely recognized you as the person who knows what the fuck is going, what the fuck to do. We are in the forest and you're a fucking ranger.
But also she has no idea what to do. She's like, what?
Yeah.
This is weird.
Yeah, okay, so that thing, so that was fucking, so Ranger Dobson, you said, so you used to work with that fucking guy?
I mean, never directly, but there was a search for a missing person, and then he went missing.
So that was So that was the okay. Ah, yeah, the fucking weed. Sigh. So that was the motherfucker that went missing when he was looking for Kenny, right?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm sorry, Kyle. I'm being fucking insensitive. I'm sorry. Fuck. I'm just fucking scared. I'm sorry.
You okay, Dougie? You need a.
Dougie just fled to a bathroom, trying to check on himself, try to, see if his profile is any different, see if his, face is any different in the mirror, trying to wrinkle up his nose to see if it hurts. Ow, 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 ow.
Uh, do you shut the door to the bathroom?
No, not
Okay.
even thinking about that. No.
Okay. Just like immediately, like is the money maker messed up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's broke for sure.
Oh man,
It's
mom's
broke
gonna
for sure.
kill me.
It's like canted at an angle right now. Fuck. So like,
I'm trying to like try to clean myself up.
just get all the blood, everything
Yeah.
taken out. Let's
Poor
see.
Dougie.
Does anyone um I will offer as to Kyle if you look on your sheet, you have a move called DIY surgery, and I don't know if you wish to use it or not, but I just do wish to let you know that is available to you.
Yeah, but has Dougie told us about the situation for his nose?
I don't think so yet. I think well, I mean, that's up to Ducky.
Because if not, Kyle is also like securing the premises, like making sure like all the
Yeah.
windows are like not are locked, and that he can try to like find a way like put things like cover them up or something. He's trying to like
Yeah,
secure the area.
I get you. Let's see. Trying to specifically find the thing for it. There's a you like you're barricading everything up, so there's actually a set for that. Oh yeah, it is just to act under pressure.
So cool.
Yeah, yeah. So plus cool, please.
And this is does the Heather's carry forward apply?
No, we've changed. Actually, you know what? It still applies to the monster itself. I'm gonna let it roll.
Okay, so roll a cool check, and then put a forward one.
Yes.
Success. 11.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, on a 10 plus, you set out to do what you want to do. Um, I at this moment, are you planning on barricading the building?
Yeah, windows specifically.
Okay.
I want doors for us to be able to like get in and out if needed, but not the windows is my primary concern.
Okay. Um, I'm going to actually apply this as the building itself is going to because buildings and vehicles can get damaged. What I'm going to say with this great act under pressure roll is that you have actually given the building itself +1 armor against damage.
Okay, cool.
Which means any harm that the building it takes by anything trying to break inside will now be reduced by 1. So you've just made it much harder for anything to break into this, as long as they come through the windows. You said you left the doors open, right? So that you have like entry and exit points.
Yeah, I'm not barricading the doors. I'm just
Okay.
in case if like we need to exit the house. I don't want us to have accidentally boxed ourselves in.
I want to as you're barricading, I want to check in with all of our hunters here. I want to check in with Kyle and Heather, and I want to check in with Dougie. Um, I want to do a gear check with all of you. What are you all, especially since the situation has turned exceptionally dangerous? Uh, what gear that you all have on your sheet are you all grabbing?
I guess Kyle is gonna go grab his chainsaw.
And I also will say, as a just in the like barricading of things, the chainsaw will actually serve some purpose. So it's also useful as a tool for this.
Yeah, Kyle's not yet destroying things.
Right.
Say.
But just if anything needs like cut to fit, I should say. Nothing. I'm not saying like actual destruction of property, but like spare boards. Because on an 11 downstairs, you definitely find supplies. Like you find some extra boards that you can cut up and use to board things up.
Yeah, like Kyle's not.
That was a monumental roll.
Yeah, Kyle's not like chainsawing the sofa and then using like bits of it to just like board up or like put as
Right.
weights on the windows. But he would definitely be like willing to cut up boards and then nail them
Yeah.
if needed.
I'm gonna the way I'm gonna say it is that you found the leftover scraps they had from when they did a remodel on this place,
Okay, cool.
and it was a decent amount of wood, and you were able to use that to help board up the windows if you so chose to.
Yep.
Okay. Are you bringing anything else? Are you taking anything else along with you for the time being, or is it just you just kind of walk around with the chainsaw like?
I mean, depends what everyone else is doing, but right now,
Okay.
get the chainsaw, put it on the like have it in the middle of the room a little bit for now as he's finishing things up.
Okay. Heather, how about you? Are you grabbing anything for defense?
Yeah. Also, she's working on projects, so she'd probably need it anyway. She's got a little fire axe and also her pocket knife. Because like I said, after she made the fire, she's probably like making sure that we've got like adequate firewood, and then like I said, making a couple more, like because that torch worked, so she's just like gonna make a couple more. So yeah, using both her little axe and her pocket knife to kind of, cut some strips of fabric and make the little head of the torch, and if she has to cut a chair leg or a firewood or something to make like a stick. So yeah, she's got a little fire axe and her pocket knife, and she's in her head, she's trying to tell herself that she's using them, but she's got like an iron grip on this fire axe in case something comes at her. She's like,
this is a tool. This is just to chop wood. There's definitely not thoughts in my head right now of splitting a zombie skull in half. No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Okay. Dougie. With your nose as fouled up as it is, and with the imminent danger that you have been seeking, what are you doing? How are you arming up, if at all?
Well, get some revenge. I got my brass knuckles in my pocket. I'm gonna just put them on. Show him what noses break, and break his nose. Maybe I'll break the tree's nose. Meantime, also, I do happen to have a magnum along with me, and that's in another one of my my pockets. Very deep cargo pant pockets. Not shorts, pants.
Do you keep it visible on your person, or do you like tuck it in somewhere? It's not like it is a Magnum handgun, but it's not like an oh my god giant LOL hand cannon.
No, I think he I think Dougie thinks he's cool, and so he tucks it in his waistband in the back.
Okay.
He's cool. He's so cool. He is not cool.
Um, I'm going to say that it doesn't take too long for Heather and Kyle to to catch on to the glint of metal in like the back of your waistband.
What?
Look, normally I'd be opposed, but whatever, man.
What's Lenny
What?
doing this whole time?
Lenny has um kind of just grabbed his stash and is looking through it. He hasn't taken anything, but he's looking through it just like he's picking up different containers of this, like, nah, 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 nah. And it's like several bottles of like weed that he's just pulling out, and every one of them he's just like, no, no, no. And he's looking through his stash for something.
Just stay coherent, man. I need your
Uh,
senses.
oh, oh, with what's out there? Fuck that! I ain't no. This ain't for consumption. No. I'm gonna get my fucking head straight.
All right.
This is just me sorting shit. It helps me think, you know. If I sort my shit out, then like it helps me sort my shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Alright. Remember, the cops should be here. Hopefully, they'll be here soon.
Shit, yes, fucking cops. God damn it! Starts packing it all back away. It's like, fuck, I gotta go hide this shit. Fuck. And he like books off to like the bathroom or one of the bathrooms to like go hide this stash. And as you all kind of arm up, check yourselves out, and barricade, I think here we'll go ahead and take a quick break. 10-minute break sound good?
10 minutes sounds good.
Sounds
Alrighty.
good.
All right, everybody. We'll be back and we'll see you in 10 minutes.
we're back.
Welcome. Welcome back, everybody, to the second part of our Little Monsters of the Week one-shot, the Emerald Falls. Coming back to our hunters here, where we left them off, they had just finished kind of armoring the building, as it were, thanks to Kyle's good thinking and really amazing cool roll. While Dougie was checking injuries and arming up with a giant fuck all gun in their back pocket. Well, not that giant of a fuck all gun. I already did say that. And Heather making sure this place is absolutely toasty warm. And then Lenny sorting out and then hiding his stash from the cops. Super helpful.
So helpful.
You all have barricaded and armed yourselves up from the frozen zombie question mark that used to be Ranger Dobson question mark. And as you all start to reconvene, now armed and much more prepared for whatever's out there, I will kind of hand the scene over to you all at large. What would you like to do from here?
Okay, so the windows are barricaded, but can we still see out, corners and whatnot?
Yes. Yeah. You have. Yeah, I'm gonna say you have visibility. It's not like we're not talking like full floor to ceiling boarding up. Just enough to give it some good protection.
Alright, yeah. So just kind of like checking that, and then checking in with the group. Like, okay, do we think this thing's gonna like come after us? It seemed to be only drawn when we were screaming or bleeding.
Sorry.
I mean, not your fault. We learned, right?
Yeah, we learned.
Dougie, how's your nose?
It hurts.
Is it still bleeding? Because
I don't know. Is it? He
Is it still,
sticks his schnoz
deeper?
up in the air.
Yeah, it's still a little like the bleeding has stopped, but that nose is still definitely busted. In mechanics terms, the scene has changed, and so the -1 forward that Dougie did have is gone, but the harm that Dougie took is still there. So Dougie's nose is definitely busted.
I'm gonna use a luck point, and I want an auto success in trying to help him with DIY surgery.
Okay. So, would you just for our viewers out there, would you like to read it, or would you like me to read DIY surgery?
Say that one more time.
For our viewers out there, would you like to read DIY surgery, or would you like me to?
Oh, sure. Sorry. DIY surgery. When you do a quick and dirty first aid on someone, including yourself, roll a plus cool check on a 10 plus. It's all good. It counts as normal first aid. Plus stabilize the injury and heal 1 harm. On a 7 and 9, it counts as a normal first aid. Plus 1 of these of your choice, and then it goes into other potential effects.
Yes. However, you didn't get all of that. You used luck, and that is definitely going to be a 10 plus, unless you somehow have a -3 to cool.
No, my cool is flat 0.
Okay. So,
If anyone has a -3 to cool, it's me. No, it's only -1.
So Kyle, like, how do you apply this first aid? Like, do you go grab like a first aid kit, or do you just like grab the nose and set it?
I will grab a first aid kit, first and foremost, examine Dougie's nose, then set it, and then do whatever medical needs to be done on it.
All right. Dougie, like, there's a bit of a sharp pain as Kyle sets your nose, but as soon as he does, You can instantly breathe better. Probably better than before you got hit in the first place. Um,
Oh,
and you actually do get patched up. So go ahead and remove that one harm you took.
wow. Thanks, man.
No problem.
You're good at this.
Yeah, you teach kids that sometimes play rough. Sometimes you need to know your way around sudden medical things.
Ah, that was
Anybody
genius.
anybody else hurt? Get rid of any chance of calling it. Nervous
I'm
laughter.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just I'm good. A little fucked up still. A little fucked up. That was a zombie, right? I know I asked that, but that's a zombie, right?
Yeah, that
Yeah, it was.
I mean, I
Like,
guess it depends on your definition of a zombie. It didn't seem interested in our brains, so there's that. More like those things from the north in the throne show.
yeah, with the fucking throne thing. Made out of swords. I fucking love that show. So many people fucking. It's great.
But there were like creatures that were kind of like zombies, but also really cold.
Oh, like them White Walkers. That's it, White Walker.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Of course,
like we
neither
got
of
one
those
them.
things was supposed to be real.
Then them things need to be killed by like some kind of special metal or something, like some kind of special steel or something. I don't know what the fuck. Shit. Does that mean we got to get some sort of like sword? What the fuck? I mean, you
They
got that
didn't-
axe.
Yeah. They didn't seem to like fire. Maybe stick the head of my axe into the fire, make sure it gets red hot.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't come
yeah,
in here.
that'll do it.
Yeah, I think you almost burned his face right fucking off. I like that.
So maybe it left and went home.
I don't think so. I think it
Um,
knows where we are.
Come on, Dougie. What does the dark web say? You know a lot about aliens. You know anything about zombies?
Well, you know, I, I do have a lot of friends on the net. I can ask one of my friends actually because I have the ability net friends.
Kyle
Ooh.
will try to pull up the security camera from the front porch just to see if it's approaching from there.
Like the little ring doorbell thing.
Yep.
Okay. So you pull that up, and I will let you know that you do not see it out the front doorbell, like out of that front camera. So you have and it does have a nice, clear, wide view of the front, and you don't see it anywhere there.
Cool.
And Dougie, you said you're gonna pop on. You're gonna use your net friends ability.
Yeah.
All right.
Shall I tell you about it?
Yeah. I was gonna ask. Do you want to read it, or do you want me to?
I will. So, net friends, you know a lot of people on the internet. When you contact a net friend to help you, roll plus charm. On a 10 plus, they're available and helpful. They can fix something, break a code, hack a computer, or get you some special information. On a 7 to 9, they're prepared to help, but it's either going to take some time or you have to do part of it yourself. On a miss, you burn some bridges.
All right. So looks like we need you to roll plus charm. Would you like to roll, or would you like to mark luck for a 12?
You know, haven't been so lucky the game so far, so I think I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna go for that luck and change it to a 12.
Okay.
Mark some luck.
So, what are you seeking from your net friends?
I want to know I'm going to describe to them the uh, creature that we saw that is clearly a zombie. But we're thinking it's specifically an ice zombie. So I'm gonna ask them if they've heard about anything about ice zombies in the area that we're staying at
Okay.
near
Um,
where are we? The Emerald Falls.
the Emerald Falls.
Yeah.
I was actually going to ask as part of this if you were going to reveal your location to your net friends, but you just answered my
Oh,
question for me.
yeah. I guess I did.
Yes. So you send out a request to your message board of people, uh, on Reddit, we'll say, wherever,
Classic.
somewhere. But you go onto the message boards where where you go, and your people, and you start typing in and start putting in stuff. Does anybody know anything about this? And it takes maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then a message comes back to you, like a reply comes on and says, check your email.
Ooh. I go check my email.
In your email there is a zip file, and it is just titled Junction Crossing.
Hey, isn't Hey guys, Junction Crossing, isn't that the little town that's down the mountain over here?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh. I go extract the zip file.
In an instant, a myriad of images start flashing up on your screen in little boxes in that very cliche style, just like pop 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 pop.
Whoa.
And it is pictures of cryptid sightings, one after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other, all from little clippings of the town nearby, Junction Crossing, and it's just mound after mound. There's pictures of monsters of all different peculiar varieties. There's the briefest flicker of the Mothman. There is
You see, Heather, I told you.
there are several
You're right.
images of a man in black. There is, for just half of a second, a picture of Heather Ice that flashes on the screen before being covered up by something else. There and upon like just waves upon waves upon waves of different images. There's pictures of different subways for some reason. Just the subway sign, and then blank, like, and then all of those just all go away, and then one full screen image comes up, and it is a like scanned document. It's a scanned front page of a Junction Crossing newspaper, and it is the headline for the date. If Kyle is looking at this, Kyle recognizes it immediately as the date that his brother disappeared. And this is the Junction Crossing newspaper, and the headline says, "Missing boy found?" ? And then there's a picture of a waterfall, and the entire thing is filled with as you look closer to this image, it is filled with typographical errors, sentences that don't make any sense. It is pure, utter gibberish, except for the two things that I just mentioned to you. Well, the three things: the date, the headline, and the picture. Everything else is full gibberish. And there is a typed in note for you on the bottom, Dougie, that says, "May be connected, unsure, closest I could get."
Whoa. Uh, Kyle, are you seeing this?
P.S. That town is weird as fuck.
I am, and I'm really confused, but now I'm. I want to check out that waterfall after we survive this zombie attack.
Yeah, we gotta check that out. Like, I asked them about the ice zombies, and they gave me all this. Could it be connected somehow? Does the ice zombie know where your brother is?
I mean, that was the ranger that was looking for him.
Oh man, guys.
I mean, we were all looking for him, but you know what I meant.
Ayo, you mean, that ranger right there?
Did we
And-
stop looking out the windows?
As you all look back away from the computer screen, he's not inside, and he's not at the front door. He's at the back, and as Lenny points, there's just a smash of a hand through a window into some wood as he inflicts 2 harm on the building, reduced by 1 because of the armor. But in your moment of research, it has lifting the veil, pulling a monster move. It has appeared suddenly.
Ah!
Kyle
I
can't
thought-
help himself, or Dougie can't help himself. He just starts screaming. Ah! 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 Ah!
We learned this last time. It is drawn to sudden noise and movement.
I don't
Why
know
I thought
anything. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Shut up, Dougie! And Kyle's gonna grab like a fire poker and try to whack it with the fire poker with the heat fire on it and at its hand.
Okay, so you're gonna go try to take a whack at its hand with a heated fire poker.
Yeah.
Dougie, at the same time, I am going to also need you to act under pressure to remain cool.
Remain
Good
cool,
luck.
Dougie. Remain cool.
Good luck.
Can I I don't know if this is a thing. If I help someone,
There is literally a move called Help Out.
yeah. What does that mean? Like, 'cause I want to
so-
help Dougie not freak the fuck out.
Let me first of all, Dougie, I am going to go ahead and give you a +1 forward from Heather's advice earlier, because you're still kind of following in on her advice.
Oh,
So that's going to be a 4. But
not
Heather,
nearly
to
so
answer your
terrible.
question, when you help another hunter with a move they are making, roll +cool. On a 10+, you grant them +1. On 7 through 9, you grant them +1, but you also expose yourself to the danger. On a failure, you expose yourself to trouble or danger without helping them.
I could also just take another luck and make it a 12 and shut myself up.
But if you were to actually help Dougie out, that would actually put Dougie out of the, even with a success, that would put Dougie at a 5, which would still not be a success.
There's nothing I can do for you, man.
So Dougie, unless you choose to mark luck to succeed, you are fully freaking out and are currently of no use to anybody.
Oh man, I want to listen to what Heather told me, and I'm gonna roll some luck.
Okay. Gonna go ahead and mark that second luck, and you're gonna turn
Yeah.
that cool into a 12.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it for you, Heather.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Like the panic sets up in your head, and Heather's words come through at the last moment, and you finally take a minute to breathe. All of this, meanwhile, Kyle, red hot poker, the window, at the hand. Um, Kyle, I'm going to ask you to clarify intent for me here. Are you intending to uh hurt this creature, or are you intending to get it away from the window?
Hurt it. If its
Okay.
hand has just been smashed in, I'm gonna try to like stab with the poker onto its hand to injure it.
All right. In that case, it's time to roll to kick some ass. So that is going to be roll plus tough.
A tough. Okay.
Yes.
That is a success.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's see. That is a big success. Oh, dang. Okay. On kick some ass on a 10 plus. You do harm and choose one extra effect. You gain the advantage. Either take +1 forward, give +1 forward to another hunter. There is the +1 forward. You inflict +1 harm. You take -1 harm, or you force them where you want them.
Can you repeat it one more time? I'm just trying to go through them.
No problem. Let me give you the full picture first.
Yep.
On any success, you inflict harm on them and they inflict harm on you. On any success whatsoever. So, this is not the chainsaw that you had. This is a hot poker.
Yep.
I'm going to say that it does 2 harm. However, because you are attacking with its weakness, that does increase the damage it takes. So it is going to take 3 harm from this, and as you lash out with the poker, the other arm actually shoots through and scrapes across your chest, and you take 2 harm. Now, with that is just the standard for the roll. Now, because you rolled a 10 plus, you get one of these extra effects. You may take +1 forward. You may give +1 forward to another hunter. You add +1 damage. You take 1 less damage, or you force them where you want them.
I'm gonna give a +1 to the next person.
Okay. So you're gonna pass 1 forward. So, it takes 3 harm, and you take 2. A nasty gash as this like frozen bony claw just comes like across your chest.
Cool. My shirt is ruined, and I have like some blood a little bit, but I'm okay.
All right. So the way monster fighting works in Monster of the Week is that there is no initiative. You all can now discuss among yourselves and kind of choose to work together how you want to. You can choose who takes actions and what they do, and then I'm going to react based on what you're doing. So you all get to just kind of take the field and go for it.
Okay. Now with the fire poker, I'm slashing and stabbing, and when I stab, am I able to puncture through it, like its arm, and restrain it or grapple it, so to speak?
Yes, you could. I would allow that for for your 11 on your kick ass.
Mm-hmm.
I would allow that for a force them where you want them. Like you hook it in and you pull them in and actually make them so they can't move.
Okay, because I don't want to technically force them to move like away or forward. You can correct me if I'm wrong. So it broke its arm, hand broke through the window, and it's like right now sticking through. Kyle jumped forward, slashed and stabbed. Is it?
Yes, the building has 3 health and it did 1 damage to it, and basically its arm is through the glass, not through the wood. Like
Gotcha.
its arm is between the boards of the wood, clawing at you.
Gotcha. I want this thing to get away necessarily. Okay, instead of the +1 forward, I'm gonna use it to grapple, like to
Okay.
stab and hold onto it. so it can't
Okay.
pull its arm back.
Okay, so instead of taking the +1 forward or giving it over, you're going to force them where you want them, and you're going to basically force it there. It can't move.
Yeah.
That actually removes several of the moves that I have available to me. So that's actually very useful.
Gotcha. Yeah, there we go. Anyone
All right.
else want to do anything before?
I will note, Lenny is fully hiding behind the bar. He is like cowering behind, and is like, oh shit, fuck, oh fuck. So just to throw that out there, for what Lenny's doing.
Gotcha.
But that leaves Heather and Dougie. And it's kind of up to you all. And mind you, turns can be continuous, so Kyle can go again. But if you two want to jump into this or do something else to help out, you're more than welcome to as well.
Yeah, let me give a moment for Heather and Dougie. If not, I'm just gonna keep going. But let them glance at them, see what they're doing.
How so is it just the arm that's through the building now, or?
Yeah,
Okay.
it can't get in yet, and right now the way Kyle has it pinned, it can't get anywhere. It's just kind of slapping against the wood right now.
I am like, since it's kind of trapped, and I'm not gonna just like go over and punch it or something, or even hit it with my axe. I had made the like torches, so I'm gonna set one of those on fire and then like start warming things up, like put the axe head on so that like, you know, I don't know how long his hot poker's gonna stay hot, so I'm just gonna have like the next thing ready.
I see. You are prepping the next heated weapon to smack things with.
Yeah.
I understand. I would like you to roll to act under pressure, please.
Okay. That was cool.
Actually, I will also allow this to count as just help out.
Well, I have an ability called the Power of the Heart. When fighting a monster, if you help someone, don't roll cool, you automatically help as though you rolled a 10.
Oh, well, hell yeah. Bam. So, you, Heather, you are not, like, despite the absolute insanity around you, you are reasonably calm, cool, and collected. You are just like, yeah, okay, so this thing doesn't like fire, got it. Need to warm up this thing, got it. So, you are just, like, on it. You are very cool and collected. It's actually, you know, it's lending a calming presence to at least Lenny for sure. However, that is going to add +1 to basically the next kick some ass.
All right. You guys kick ass.
Can I kind of infer by seeing the position of the zombie's arm through the building? Can I infer where his head might be?
Oh yeah. The all of this isn't bordered up so much that you can't see features. You can see this thing's head.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna take my brass knuckles, and I'm gonna try and punch where the zombie's head is.
Oh, you're gonna try to punch out into the face?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, zombies, you're supposed to destroy the brain, right? So I'm gonna
take
try
the brain
and
out.
totally do that.
All right. Then roll to kick some ass as you punch through the window back at it.
Okay, that's tough, right?
Yes, that is tough.
And we're adding something?
You are, well, you're not using the weapon that Heather actually heated up, but well, Yeah, you're not using the weapon that Heather. Yeah, I'm gonna say that you're not using the weapon that she heated up. And
Here, put your brass knuckles on the flame.
yeah,
Burn my hand.
yeah, stick your hand on it. Now, here's the thing. I will offer this to you actually. Now that you have mentioned that, um, if you do that, um, you will take some harm, obviously, because this is fire and hurt. But you would definitely inflict much more harm.
Well, you know what? We're gonna do that because I'm just dumb enough to try it because I see everybody else setting things on fire. I'm gonna set my hand on fire. Let's cut my brass knuckles on him, and I'm gonna punch my flaming brass knuckles right into the zombie's face.
You are. I think maybe Ducky feels a little emboldened now that like things seem like they're maybe turning quickly here.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, roll to kick some ass with some. I'm gonna ask you to prior to making the roll. I'm gonna ask you to take one harm, ignore armor,
Okay.
and then please roll plus tough. And with this, you're going to the extra harm that you all are dealing because it is fire is actually an additional 2. I misspoke. I think I said it was 1 extra earlier. It is an additional 2.
Sweet. So is that forward that I put in?
No, this won't be. Oh yes, yeah, you're using this as a heated weapon. So yes, add the +1 forward for this on your tough roll.
This one forward. Oh my god.
Oh no.
I mean, you are burning yourself and trying to punch a zombie while your hands are on fire.
It's true. It's very
Yeah.
true. And I kind of want to take it because it's hilarious.
Okay. So, Dougie, you punch out, and on a 3, you take experience. You punch your hand and these knuckles directly in between its teeth. And the teeth actually clamp down on your knuckles, like over the brass knuckles. You hear a little bit of a sizzling on the mouth. Not enough to actually hurt it, but definitely enough to hurt you.
Ah!
So it bites down on your hand, and you feel a surge of pain. Take 2 harm.
Ah, yeah. That is 3 harm now.
You're getting awfully close to that 4 mark.
I sure am.
Damn it, Dougie. Kyle shouts.
Heather just says, "Is this a bad time to mention that I hope this isn't the kind of zombie where if you get bit, you turn into one?"
Get in the fire now! And Kyle's
Didn't think about that at the time.
reach in for with like a spare hand really quickly for whatever Heather puts in it, the axe or the torch, whatever it is.
With Heather's help out, you have your choice of flaming weapons. So Heather, what do you put in Kyle's hand next?
If he had a fire poker, I would give him my little hand axe and then like take the fire poker and put it on the flame while he's like.
Well, I'm using the fire poker as leverage, like
Yeah.
stabbing
Oh, okay.
through, so I can't.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I will give him my axe and then go get like another fire poker or something.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use another. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna use another luck point to auto success this next attack on the zombie.
You absolutely can. Let's see.
With the burning axe, basically.
Oh, Kyle, there's something else that I need to let you know of. One of your other abilities is coming into play and has been since you started fighting this.
I know my prey.
I know my prey.
Yeah.
You get +1 ongoing when knowingly investigating, pursuing, or fighting the monster that caused your loss.
Yep.
So you take +1 ongoing.
Is that ongoing damage or ongoing to the roll?
That +1 ongoing is any role that you have to do with this monster right now, whether it's act under pressure, kick some ass, help out, doesn't matter what it is, you get +1.
Gotcha. I may technically forego that because I want to use my luck point.
Okay.
I want that 10 plus because I want to attack, make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
I hit, and I want to reduce the damage when it attacks back to me.
Got you. Okay. So you just straight max out and go ham.
Yep.
So you lash out with the fire axe, which Heather, is that how much harm does the fire axe do?
3.
3 harm. So 3 harm plus another 2 harm from it being on fire. So that's 5 harm. You prior to this dealt another 4 harm to it, so it's taken 9 harm. This the fire poker has been keeping it at bay, and it lashes out one last time with that claw at you, Kyle, and you take another 2 harm across the chest. But at the same time,
Yeah.
oh, reduce. That's right, reduce by 1. So now you take down to 3. So you're at 3 damage, right?
Yep.
And as it does, you're just like, yeah, no more of this shit. And with that, you fully chop the arm off.
Nice.
It is that arm is gone. It just clatters to the floor. Also, I will add for all of you, with all of this heat and him being pulled so close into this hot building, like he broke this window. And remember, thanks to Heather, the heat in here has been sweltering, and this open window is the only place for all of it to escape. You can see that all of the ice around it has just been absolutely sublimating off of it rapidly, like just breezes coming off of it. And it is very quickly starting to slow down, and it's not, to use a D&D parlance that I think we're all familiar with, it's not looking too good.
Awesome. So that chopped its arm off. Is anyone doing anything else before Kyle does another swing at it?
I mean, I'm screaming.
So to set the scene for this right now, like, yeah, you are like, you tried to face punch, and your hand is still, like, it's not trapped in its mouth. I want to be clear about that. Your hand is not trapped there, but it is like lodged in there momentarily from the bite. And like you are bleeding and in pain. Kyle, you are bleeding and in pretty intense pain as well. And Heather, your friends are getting absolutely mauled by this thing. It looks like it's almost completely busted apart, but it's still just, it doesn't, I will say you're the one that's farthest back. It doesn't seem so much like it's actually trying to kill them, but more like it's actually trying to grab them and pull them out.
Gotcha. Just double check. Is Heather or Doug gonna do anything before Kyle does something else?
Well, okay, so if he chopped the arm off, is it now like no longer, is it now like fully outside?
It still has like one arm it can swing in with, but that's the only way it can really harm you right now, is it has like one arm left, and the movement it is doing is getting kind of limp.
Okay, I'm actually gonna go to the door, whatever like back door is closest to where the window is, and kind of like crack it open and try to call the monster. Like,
Try to get it to like go away from that and come over to you.
yeah. I mean, if she noticed that like it's like melting inside, she's like, "What if we just try to get it inside?
Like,
If it's trying to pull people out, what if we try to get it in?"
Okay.
I don't know if it'll come to me, but I'm gonna try to like
'Cause
get it to
right now
come through the door.
It has Dougie in its mouth, or Dougie's knuckles in his mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Dougie's not pinned there. So if Dougie, just to clarify that thought, if Dougie removes his hand, then it becomes more plausible.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and like pull my arm out of his mouth.
It's not a problem. You just pull it back out again. It's one of those I kept stressing it was in there, but it's more of kind of that freeze frame of a moment of that panicked, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and then you finally pull it out and you're like, oh shit, that was not even stuck in there.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Does the monster respond to Heather? If not, Kyle's going for his final attack.
Okay. So Heather, what this is going to be an act under pressure roll.
Okay.
Because there's no real rule in the book as it is to manipulate a monster to do something. It kind of falls just under acting under pressure of giving it the circumstances in which it would follow that route.
Okay.
So for this would be
cool.
rolling plus cool.
Alright. Okay.
That is a 10. On a 10 plus, you do what you set out to. So the two of you give it just the barest of space, and it starts to pull away from you. And Kyle, you immediately can sense that it has started to give its attention to Heather and is now trying to follow Heather, and as such is actually going to come into the building.
Kyle's gonna grab his chainsaw, rev it up, and the moment it enters, let the heat blast it, but he is charging and gonna attack.
Okay. So that is going to be. This thing has. What? I think there's 3. Yeah. This will almost assuredly kill it unless something happens here. But yes, this is one last kick some ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my last luck to make sure that when I hit, I'm gonna hit, and also reduce damage because I'm the one taking a lot of the licks.
Yeah, you're gonna.
You can change the roll after you've rolled it.
I mean, I could.
This is
So
true.
you could attempt to not have to use your luck.
All right, I'll try that then. So that's a tough roll. Let's try it, and then that's a +1. Yeah, you're right. That is a success.
Bam.
Good call, Heather.
Bam, bam.
So
There you go.
I wanted basically to come bursting through, following Heather as Heather doubles back, and right when it's melting from the heat and looks around, Kyle just comes with the chainsaw revving and diagonally cut Resident Evil 4 style across its chest.
Okay. All right. Do you? I'm just gonna ask for the sake of, because we're in this action horror kind of thing. Do you have do you give it a one-liner, some sort of little one-liner before you saw it in half, or you're just like, fuck this thing, fuck you?
Hold on, let me think. Give me 10 seconds.
Absolutely.
So I just pulled up a couple chainsaw puns.
You're like, yes.
Just,
Groovy.
I approve immediately.
Alright, he's just... Time to cut loose and chainsaw it.
I'm going to say, because of Heather's interference, as it were, you do not take the harm. it kind of doesn't really half know you're there. It's coming for Heather. And as it comes through, it just kind of walks through as you like chop its head off. And then like you said, Resident Evil 4 style, just like right down the middle, right?
Yeah, diagonally right across. Yep.
And then just and all of a sudden there are two Ranger Dobsons, or at least what's left of him. But with that last bit, he takes 3 harm, and he no longer has any armor left anyway to reduce. And that is more than enough to kill it, as he has been hit with his weakness, and he has taken more than enough damage.
Despite that, like the head or torso that is on the ground, Heather is like shoving the torch into like into it, just making sure that there's no melt faster.
Yep. Nope. Please melt. Please melt. Please melt. Couple of you are absolutely beat to shit. Lenny's head pokes up and says, "Oh, fuck, it's dead. You got it."
Yeah, no thanks to you.
I'm sorry. I was afraid I was gonna do more harm than good. Like I'm seeing shit.
What just to clarify, what sort of stuff? Because we thought we were seeing that, and that was a real thing.
No. Like that's why I was asking if that thing was real in the first place. Cause like I've been seeing some fucked up shit, like little green men, like little shit, like fucked up shit like that. Like I just wanted to, like, I don't know what's real and what's not. You said that's real, but like, okay, like that guy over there, and he points over to like the couch, like the end of one of the couches, like that dude over there. It's like, is that guy there? There's nothing there.
I want to say no,
Dougie like whips around saying, "Is there another one?"
but I'm not actually sure anymore.
I mean, like, I don't know either, man. Like, what the fuck was that? Did you just kill a fucking zombie? You all just killed a fucking zombie. Like, I ain't gonna say like we, cause I didn't think shit, but like, you all just killed a fucking zombie.
Oh, that's right. Dougie got bit.
Oh, shit.
Should we like lock him in the bathroom or something?
Fuck, doggy.
Lock me in the bathroom.
No. Sit by the fire. If you start melting.
What?
No.
Am I gonna start melting?
She's right. We gotta make sure that like you don't get infected. Oh shit, we gotta fucking cut her off. Oh fuck.
You're gonna cut off my hand?
About this time, you all hear a knock at the front door. Pop, pop, pop.
Ah!
Stay, police.
Oh, thank God.
Do your like you see Kyle is beat to hell and he's still like on adrenaline. He's gonna let Heather take the lead, talking.
Yeah, I'll go answer the door. While the others
He's
look
gonna
around.
sit by the fire, like holding his hand.
Yeah, you see Kyle kind of like put the chainsaw, like he's like turned it off, but it's still in his hands, and he's just like leaning on the side, just like feeling the adrenaline drain out. But you'll wait to see what the state troopers have to say.
She answers the door, only noticing like after she answers the door that she is still holding a lit torch in her hand.
Yep.
And she just kind of like tosses sideways into the fire. So like,
Like, yeah, let me just that back.
Hi.
Dougie reels back because it's coming right for him.
Heather, I want to tell you before you say anything, I want to tell you that you are met at the door by Deputy Michael Dyer. He was the man that spoke to Kyle on the phone. But more importantly to you, this is a man that you know like, you know, people that work in different types of enforcement tend to run in some similar circles. This guy's hit on you so many times before you, and not like in the cool way.
Um, she like rolls her eyes, but at this point, you know, she's just gonna like, like Lenny, use it to her advantage if she has to. Also, she doesn't toss the torch until after she has opened the door. She realizes she's holding it. She looks like odd doing so, but also she double checks that neither of the people at the door look like zombies before she tosses it back to the fire.
Yeah. The other fella is actually not a state police. He is actually a park ranger, but it's not a guy that you recognize. You just see Newton on the name tag.
Uh, Hi. Thank you for coming. Uh, we. It's been a night. Um.
Yeah, it seems like it. Deputy Dyer speaks up. What what happened here tonight, Heather? You seem like you had a hell of a party.
Oh no, that's not. There was. There was. Well, we okay.
Is that a fucking skeleton?
Yes. That's Ranger Dobson.
Oh, you're gonna have to run me through exactly what the fuck happened here.
Yeah.
As he says that, a hand comes on goes onto his shoulder from the ranger behind him, and the ranger looks up to him and says, why don't you go on ahead and why don't you go ahead and phone this on back, all right? And I'll handle these people. She won mine anyway. Just kind of
sort of arches her eyebrow, like I don't know if I trust you, but okay.
The guy just kind of gives her a weird look, and the guy gives gives you kind of a side eye. Like Dyer gives you a side eye, and then looks back to this Newton fella, and he just goes, "Yeah, all right, whatever." Anyway,
if you've got a first aid kit in the car, bring that back when you come back.
What y'all? You medical attention? I'll call the EMTs.
Thanks.
It's like he starts walking back to his car, and the ranger looks over you and says, "Thank fuck, I thought he'd never leave." So, Heather, right?
Yeah, we haven't met.
Yeah, Duck. Name's Duck. Duck Newton. It's good to meet you. I work at.
I'm Doug.
Duck.
Oh,
Duck. Name's
Duck.
Duck.
Like the bird.
Yeah, like the duck.
Oh.
Anyway, Heather, I'm gonna cut to the chase with you. I take it that was a reanimated corpse.
Oh, so, yeah. What?
Yeah. Shit. I was supposed to do this like 2 months ago. But like, you ain't ever around, so but we were supposed to have a training thing, and I was supposed to. We need to talk about some stuff after this is all over, but
there
don't you
was
worry
a
about the
mandatory
cops,
training on reanimated corpses.
no. This wasn't a. I mean, yes, but like, there's some other kind of trainings you gotta learn about if you're going to do the forestry service in West Virginia.
I've been doing this for, well, a little while now.
Wait, ain't nobody ever done this with you?
No.
Holy shit! Oh, somebody about to get fucking fired. Maybe me. Fuck, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Back to the reanimated corpse.
Yeah. Hey, y'all okay? Oh shit, y'all fucked up. What's going on?
Well, Dougie got bit by it. Is it a infectious reanimated?
Am I gonna turn into a zombie?
No, ice zombie, right? Not. It was covered in ice. I'm assuming by all the
Yeah?
water all over the floor.
I'm sorry, are there multiple types of zombies? Like
Yeah,
for
yeah.
real, real?
There's a few. There's like 4 or 5, and then you hear like behind the bar just Lenny going, "I fucking told you."
You're also still seeing the guy by the couch, so
Fair, fair. That's fair. Right, he should probably just keep doing whatever the fuck drugs he's doing right now. And wait, hang on. And he looks over at Kyle. I fucking know you. You're uh, you're Rudder's brother.
I'm sorry, what?
Kenny. Kenny, you're Kenny's brother. Fuck.
Yeah.
Wait a second. This is the motherfucker that was looking for you.
yeah.
For him. For shit.
And we saw the old man that went missing this afternoon too. That was what started this all.
Yeah, I saw him with my flashlight. And I hold out my shaking flashlight.
Hell.
So
okay.
he's still out there, unless he's also one of. You said it's not infectious, but
No,
what?
not this kind. You're okay. Y'all okay?
Oh, phew.
Well, if he's alive, then that probably means that Kyle, this just may be your lucky day, kid. Y'all fit to travel?
Being attacked by a zombie makes it my lucky day.
I mean, yeah. Well, those two could use a little patching up, but I think we can go. I mean, like I said, the old man's still out there, maybe, and you think Kenny's out there?
After
If
5
this son of a
months,
bitch is here,
I mean, this.
so ice zombies, they latch on to like a leader, like a hive leader, right? And then they just try to bring sustenance to that thing. They don't try to kill for themselves. They try to kill for other people. They try to kill for their leader, right? So this thing has definitely, like, it was what was it trying to do to you all? Was it trying to just murder you here and eat you?
no, it seemed
think
like
he was
it
trying to
just
pull
tried
on me.
grab Dougie.
Yeah.
I mean, it did do a good job beating y'all up, though. We didn't really bother to ask its motive.
I mean, chances are, I mean, I can't guarantee it, but chances are it was looking to feed its queen or king. So it was looking to take you all back to where it lives. So if I can track where it came from, I can track its home, and we might be able to find, well, if there's more missing people, we might be able to at least find the missing people.
Okay. I mean, that's good. That's great. Go back to the queen or the hive lead. There's another bigger one of these somewhere.
Well, they're supposed to be. I mean, they'll latch on to anything that has a psychic connection that's strong enough to just like dominate somebody else.
Oh
It doesn't
god.
have to be intentional. But like this thing might just latch onto something and be like, you're daddy now.
Well, that means there's a bigger monster out there.
It might. Maybe you two should stay here and wait for the EMTs to get patched up. Heather, are you okay to travel? Go check out where the hell this thing came from?
Yeah. I guess so.
No, wait, I want to come too.
Alright, well, that one back there, and he points at Lenny, that one ain't fucking going nowhere. He's on some shit.
Dougie, just if you do come with us, I'm pretty sure this is a no screaming zone.
I will
This is
do
absolutely.
my best.
I need you to do that, okay? Your laugh may very well
Okay.
depend on it.
Okay.
How about you, kid? Want to see if we can find your brother?
If there's a chance, I'll take it.
Fuck yeah. All right, kid. Got some good gumption. What's your name again? Kyle, right?
Yeah, Kyle.
Good kid.
Angelos.
For the sake of brevity, because the imminent danger has been dealt with, and there is no further imminent danger coming towards you. It takes maybe another half an hour, but you do follow a trail that leads right to the waterfalls. And then further into the falls, underneath a frozen outcropping of icicles, find the entrance to just a small cave. And you find several you find the bones of several dead animals, and you find what is left of Roddy. And while there is a reunion, it is also somewhat bittersweet, as you do track down your brother and quickly find out that your brother has been subsisting on whatever this creature could find and bring back to it.
Oh, Kenny. God.
Oh, hell.
Wait. And this is more of a player thing than Heather thing. Does that mean this thing thought Kenny was its leader?
It thought. I'll answer you in the duck here. This thing thought Kenny was daddy, which means, well, that also means your brother's got some sort of strong psychic connection. Some sort of psychic strength, Kyle. It's got to, or would it just eat him too? But it imprinted on him. For sure.
Kyle will go and hold his brother and cry at the innocence lost. And take him out of there, not knowing what's gonna happen since his brother was eating human flesh for 6 months.
Did you try to come home, Kenny?
Kenny just kind of nods. Kenny's leg was broken and he couldn't get out himself, and the creature, just lifting it and meta-wise, the creature was not smart enough to take him out to safety, but was at least smart enough to bring food and sustenance and safety to him.
Got it. Oh, yeah, I hope those EMTs are there when we get back.
You all, Kyle, you gather up, you gather Kenny in your arms, and you all trek back. By that time, the EMTs have shown up. Lenny is just, he's being as chill as he can for a dude with a whole bunch of illegal drugs with the cops all around. Especially despite everything that's going on. But in the next coming hours, you all are tended to. Dougie and Kyle, your wounds are tended to. Kyle, Kenny is tended to, and in the coming week, you actually find that a small glimmer in that Kenny only had to recently resort to cannibalism. Upon some further investigation, it seems that the creature had been bringing mostly wildlife, but once winter hit, no more wildlife.
Gotcha.
So there is a small comfort to be had in that what horrors he may have faced, he did not face the worst of it for long. But with a bittersweet and still triumphant ending, our heroes managed to slay the monster and rescue the child. And all get home safe.
Yay.
I would like to just ask I would like to ask Kyle and Dougie if what are your plans for the coming weeks and months? Just what do you do from here on out after this thing has happened to you?
Definitely taking time off of work. Definitely spending time and trying to help his brother recover.
Yeah. You originally did take the job at the place you were working simply to find him, so with him found you can just fully quit and just spend time.
Yeah.
Ducky, how about you? What are you up to in the short time after this all happens?
Dougie is going to vow to himself that he's going to learn a thing or two about self-defense, and he's going to take some karate courses and get himself ship shape. He's going to make sure that the next time he needs to use brass knuckles on a zombie, that he won't get his hand clomped on by its teeth.
That is for you two. But as for Heather, after the night is said and done, and everybody kind of starts to go their separate ways, the morning after everything finally does die down, there is a knock on your door, and Ranger Duck Newton is there.
Zombie training?
Yeah, there's a lot of training. Well, here's the thing. I can give you an option, is what it is. We can either change your service areas to those designated safe, or I can take you in for a training, and you and I are gonna kind of disappear off the face of the earth for about a week. And there's going to be a very intense training where you're going to learn a lot of things about this world that you wish you probably hadn't. But you'll be able to save a whole lot of lives and help a whole lot of people. And they will have no idea that you even did it. Otherwise, hell of a lot safer. I'd take that way myself. I picked the wrong fucking choice if you ask me, but I'm here offering the same one to you that was offered to me.
Yeah, you can't back out afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, you can. There is retirement and everything, but like, you can leave this life, but once you started this life, kind of don't leave you.
Well, that was a real zombie, like, and there's more things like this. Like, I could just at any point run into like a vampire or some shit.
Absolutely, yeah. We got a couple of them down at the lodge. They're actually real nice people. I mean, they're technically not vampires. They're like fey creatures, but they do subsist on blood while they are here. But it doesn't have to be human. That's a whole part of the training. It doesn't have to be human blood. It just has to actually hit. It's specifically scientifically, it's the hemoglobin.
I mean, I guess I'd rather be prepared. It was a lot easier to beat the thing once I knew what it was or what it didn't like.
All right.
Oh man. All right. Yeah.
Okay. All right, kid. You're about to get your mind fucking blown. I hope you're ready.
I am so not.
All right. Come on. Let's get in the car. Well, actually, you need help packing your shit? Gonna be gone for about a week.
Yeah. Any special gear I need to be prepared for?
Survival gear, a gun if you got it, some silver if you got it, some garlic. Not for particularly killing anything. It's just good seasoning.
Right. Yeah.
Some
I'll
salt. That is for killing shit. Lots of salt.
all right.
When in
Well,
doubt, use salt. That's rule number one.
I mean, I only have a container, but I'll get what I got.
All right, sounds good. And you pack up with Duck's help, and the two of you start going on your own little adventures, keeping the forest of West Virginia safe for hopefully years to come.
Hopefully.
Well, with that, we shall close out our one shot. Thank you all so much. Thank you to my wonderful players, all three of you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, this was fun.
Greatly appreciate
Thank you, Keeper.
it. I appreciate you all. I love you all. And we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.
Take care.
Awesome.
Good night.